Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Texas, site to race number 25 of the got the other series in mind, of season number 5 of the Reebok Truck Series. Alongside me once again is Stephen Paul III.
Hello, guys.
On the front row today, you can see it, a pair of Dodges. It will be Chad White, who comes into this race 31st in points, started alongside RJ Reynolds, his second pole of the season and his 4th career pole in the Truck Series. John Silver alongside Seb Kuklon in row 2 with Sky Commons in row 3. Bafode Sacco and Stephen Paul III will make up row 4 with Dylan Young and Rob Evans in row number 5. Evans trying to chase down Zach Flickinger for the points lead. Here's the rest of the starting grid. I hand over to Stephen for his thoughts and predictions.
So as we look into the grid, it's going to be a crazy race. We've had many different winners. Dustin Griffins. We've had Sabrina Rogers, who's the foreign winner here. We had Max Newith, and then someone else I got to look up again because I forgot.
Trevor Germain?
Yeah, wow, that was really bad. Gittero is 5 points behind Quinton, but with Chad White starting second, he's 31st points. He could maybe jump them here. We've seen a crazy dual race. Our final rows, Ryan Houston and Seth Cole, who's a veteran at this track. I don't think this race is going to end up with half the field out with 10 cars left, but it's definitely going to be interesting. The drivers are going to turn up the wick with 2 races in the chase. They know you got to win to get in. It doesn't matter about points anymore.
Actually, before I do anything with points, let's go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Command has been given. Zach Flickinger, as mentioned, comes in as the points leader by 97 points over Rob Evans. Kev Shear, 109 back in third. Cole Deaver is 136 back with no wins, trying to chase it down to make the chase on points if he can. Those are the only 4 drivers who can leave here as the points leader.
Yeah, Zach finished second in this race last year to Sabrina.
And so onboards that we will carry in this one, carrying the Chevy onboard, will be Zach Flickinger. Rob Evans will be carrying the Toyota onboard. Kev Shear, the Dodge onboard camera. And I'll figure out any of the other ones as we get along to it. As we need them.
If we get funding for it.
Well, I mean, I know. See, I'm trying to think of who would be the Ford on board right now. Either way, pace truck is off, and we are green for the Jim Crane 200.
Who's Jim Crane?
Former owner of the Astros, at least. He had some role with the Astros. I remember that.
So somebody's cheating to win this race?
Hopefully not. I don't know how you'd actually incorporate a trash can into this.
Wow!
As Seb Kuklon right now battling with Chad White for second. Looks like he'll clear for that one coming off turn number 2. Or sorry, 4.
He's trying to take the buzzer back-to-back here because he won last week and trying to do a double right here, trying to pull a Zor line right here.
As Kuklon peeking for the lead, won't be able to get there. RJ Reynolds led lap 1 and is going to clear coming off turn 2 down the back straightaway.
This is a big win for RJ because if he's able to win, he'll be able to tie James Shelley for the all-time winning mark at 7.
Not to mention would also clinch his spot in the chase.
I think he has 6 career wins, not 5.
As Kuklon trying to use the outside line to try and get a run on the 35 as they go down into turn number 1 as well.
That's an interesting line to just be running up high like that in second spot.
Well, talking with some of the drivers, they actually were preferring that outside line so far this week. So not entirely out of the too surprising, at least I should say.
Yeah, Stephen Paul III on the bottom by himself with help from Dylan Young down there and Zane Adula. Very interesting. He just can't get alongside that 32.
Kuklon trying to get a run still, not able to catch a 35.
Yep, see they come right here. Long race too, 34 laps.
Yeah, true. Back here, Scott Upton. Ryan Houston's back here. Emmanuel Gonzalez, who's been on a stretch of good races towards the back. Seth Cole, defending champion, currently right now in 38th. Or a former champion, I should say. Defending champion Jonathan Zorline is actually up in 15th. As side by side for second, Chad White trying to take the spot away from Seb Kukulon will do so, it looks like, but isn't clear as they go down the back straightaway.
Well, corrections. RJ's only a 5-time winner. I thought he won 6 times, but he's trying to tie Seth Cole for the second all-time winner.
Chad White lost the nose a little bit through 3 and 4, up to that outside line now, trying to see if he can't get some momentum going on the 35.
You gotta be careful here. Look, see that little 3-wide right here? Every Texas race we've been through in all the 340 series usually has a big crash, so try to keep it a little clean off the nose here.
Pollard trying to look for second on Chad White.
Yep, trying to come up there. Pollard
has John Silver behind him.
It's been about 1 year and 1 race since he last went to Riverside. They are 2 wide up here.
3 wide, Robert Young, Jessica Shelton, Rob Evans in there. They get back to 2 wide, though, by the time they get into turn 1.
Yeah, see, they come
looking 3 wide again, though. Here comes Kukulon up the middle.
Oh, don't pull a duel.
Got back out of it. They're back to 2 wide, and the battle for second is Stephen Powell III will clear the 4 truck of Chad White for it. Silver trying to move the 05, though, as they come off turn number 4.
I definitely will not be going to Long John Silver's then.
Well, that's not the sponsorship on that truck. Good thing, so.
Before Sacco, who's never won a career race, he's trying to come up here. We see him there in the 20th. Best career finish, a second in Atlanta, and besides that, it's 6th place, so it's been a struggle for Before.
As John Silver now makes the move on Stephen Paul III for second. This is where I think we'll see that that outside line that drivers were talking about.
Yeah, they're trying to make it work right there. That was a aggressive move by the 63.
As it's going to work for him, it looks like, for now.
Oh, man, they are racing close quarters here, trying to get, like I said, points don't matter. You got to go up there and win, and RJ's got a good Pied Piper truck here.
As John Silver now clears for second for the time being. Down into turn 3, Zayn Abdullah going to try and grab 3rd spot away, will do so, as Stephen Paul III trying to fight on that outside line.
Yeah, I have to look at that correct. RJ only won 4 races, not 5 last year, right?
Yes, correct. 4.
All right, I thought I made the mistake. Here comes John Silver, another guy bottom of the points, having another good run. What's up with these low-tier people doing well the last few weeks?
I don't know. I guess they've finally just adapted to these trucks. As John Silver making the move for the race lead off turn 4.
Isn't this one of Kev's drivers?
Yes, and so is the race leader, RJ Reynolds.
Oh boy, this reminds me of D&Q flashbacks when they took each other out.
As Silver's going to clear for the lead, so our first lead change of the day comes on lap 11. It's a matter of will it hang on at the line, though. It's Bafod Sacco looking for second.
The Mittler brothers leading? What is this?
I think it's going to be the first laps they've led. As coming off turn number 4, our first lead change is indeed going to happen. John Silver gets 5 bonus points for leading at Texas.
And Bafod Sacco, like we mentioned, never won in the series. 63rd career start, trying to get that dub for the first time. So is Chad White, but it's only his 25th career start.
And even less for John Silver, I think, actually.
Yeah, John.
24th career start, actually, there.
No, John's only got 23 because he DAQ twice. Up the hill goes RJ, and it's 8 to 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, sorry. As top 3 now single file, Chad White trying to take 4th away, as here comes Bafod Sacco looking for the top spot. Can't quite hold it in there, though.
And he's high in the points right there, so if he gets to win, that's not what Gonzalez, Quinton Moore, Seb Kukulon, and Paul Swanson want to see.
As Zayn Abdullah now clears for 4th down into turn number 3. Shelton's also running that outside line, trying to take a spot away from Chad White.
She doesn't have a win this year, and she needs one to get into the chase, so...
Robert Young making an appearance in the top 10, as well as Bafod Sacco making another run at it. He's a little bit farther along this time as they come off turn 2. Silver clears for the top spot once again.
We saw our first career winner last year. The top 2 have never won. Actually, the top 5 besides RJ have never won in the series before, so they're all trying to come up here.
As Zayn Abdullah is going to take 3rd spot away from RJ Reynolds, it looks like. So RJ's truck not working as well in traffic as it was in clean air. Here comes the 22.
Man, he just can't get that bottom side. The high line is king right now.
Three wide behind him for fourth almost.
Chad White lost the nose, man.
Silver using that outside line effectively right now as he hangs on to the lead.
27 car. Oh, man. He just can't hold it. And here comes the 22. He is habitual.
Befode Sacco looking for the top spot. Can't quite grab it yet.
Can't do it. This is like Matt Duncan and Austin LeBlanc and Charlotte. That 22 cannot hold the bottom.
Except here, they've actually shown evidence of being able to pass on the inside.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like that 22 can.
Kyle Matthews right now running in last spot as the battle is for fourth.
He is 32nd on the 33rd on the grid, and that is not what he needs.
30, you mean 18th?
Well, 33rd in points.
33rd in points, 18th on the grid.
Yeah.
As Sacco a little bit farther along this time as they go into turn one. Could Zain Abdullah help the 22 out here? Still, it's going to be side by side off turn two.
This is a great race, and that you figure the 27 would help his own cousin out there. That isn't really panning out too well.
I don't know what the relation is. As far as I know, they're just good friends. John Silver up top, Sacco down low. They're still side by side here at Texas. Silver continues to lead at the line.
Barely. I mean, he's leading barely. I see Dylan Young. He's up in the fray. Kukulan's up in here, too. Dylan had won 100 races before winning this year. That 22's finally going to do it. No, he's not.
Still there as they come off turn two. Shelton's looking for third on the 27.
Both Sacco is losing his patience.
As Robert Young's starting to come up here. They might be three wide.
4 wide. Oh, my God.
3 wide as they come off turn number 4. Shelton now looking as John Silver has cleared the 22.
I don't know. I thought, excuse me, that wasn't 4 wide. I thought Dylan Young was poking his nose on those 3 trucks. My bad.
I think I saw them 3 wide for a moment. I don't know. As Zain Abdullah, Chad White now top 5 are single file. As Befode Sacco maybe trying to cool his tires off a little bit. As I saw 3 wide again towards the middle. Jonathan Zorline's in the middle of it.
Defending champion right here in the 80 has not been a good year for. He's not even in the chase grid right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. Well, he's not on the mindset of it yet because he hasn't won.
Whoa, Robert.
As they get back to, well, never mind. They're still 3 wide here. RJ Reynolds in the middle of it now. Robert Young up top.
Whoa, that's what the 23 needs. He needs, not the 23 needs to be up here, but he doesn't need to take 4 wide right there.
They get back to 2 wide. Dylan Young trying to take a spot away from Zorline now. As here we go again. Befode Sacco taking a look for the race lead.
Evidence we can pass on the bottom, my ass, because 63 is just habitually cannot get there. 22 shuts off Jess.
Well, I mean, Shelton got 3rd away on the inside line. Zain Abdullah on the inside line is now going to take 3rd back away from the 84.
Okay, correction. It's possible in the mid-tier of the field. It's just not possible with the leader. Here he comes. Can you prove me wrong?
Sacco going to take another look at it. It's been in turn 1 where we've seen the outside line better.
Just can't do it.
As it looks like Sacco can't make it in the right spot. Like we've seen, turn 3 is where you want to be on the inside. Mohammed Zain Abdullah, though, is going to take 2nd away as we're nearing pit stops, I think.
And Zain Abdullah's never won in the series either, so he's trying to come up here.
And the 27's going to grab the 2nd spot away from Befode Sacco.
Which would be his best career finish, because Zain Abdullah's best career finish is 4th 3 times. Chad White is 4th. So trying to get the career best runs for these guys. And
27 clears off turn 2.
Yeah,
Chad White trying to take 4th away from the 84 now.
Now remember when we saw Trevor Germain's first career when it came in this kind of sequence where we had green flag pit stops, had a big gigantic wreck, and he won the green white checker. So let's hope we don't have that same instance today.
Well, let's hope, definitely. Yeah. So right now, the top battle is for 4th as things calm down a little bit up at the front. Jonathan Zorline's starting to make his move up towards the front as well as he's up to 6th.
Yeah, Jess only has 2 top 5s this year, a 2nd at Colorado, and she finished 4th at Portland. So good to see Jess up here. It's been a struggling year, but here comes the 2 relative here. Oh my God!
And Befode Sacco, I think, just moved the 27 through 3 and 4.
You did not help me. Up the hill he goes. Wow, that was ballsy.
Dylan Young makes a move on our pole sitter, RJ Reynolds. Sacco will clear into turn number 1. Shelton going to try and follow through on that move.
Matt Duncan is calling Buffon soccer right now.
And down the back straightaway, he's going to have to fall back in line. Here comes Zorline making a move for 5th on the Ford truck of Chad White.
Yeah, it's been a while since Zorline won. It's been 33 races since Endeman season 4.
Zorline, a 5-time winner last season, setting the record for most wins in a single season in Reebok Truck Series competition.
Not only did he do that, he won twice back-to-back in that 5-race wins season.
As now Zorline looking to the outside of the 84 for the 4th position.
Yeah, everybody's running low as the 22 is now again on the back.
Buffon Sacco making peak for it as they go down the front straightaway once again.
He's got the nose. No, just can't do it. You got to do it in turn 3, mate.
Chad White's been the fastest truck on the track, by the way, in terms of like lap time.
Oh, he's still there.
Sacco's still there. Can he get a run into turn 3? Can he dive it in there? He's still there.
No. Oh, 63's got better pace. No, up the hill. Oh, man, this is a great racing.
Still side by side for the race lead as Shelton grabs 3rd away from the 27.
This is incredible. Oh, he got it. Oh,
he's leading as they go into the turn. Can he clear, though?
Yeah, you know why? Just got the side draft. Nope, he's still side by side.
Still there as they go down the back straightaway.
Wow, 63 still leading. No, he got it.
I think this one's finally going to be it.
Wow, that's because you know what happened?
And he clears them off turn 4. New leader, Buffon Sacco.
You know what happened? Just got in that quarter panel of the 63 off turn 1 and sucked the air behind him, and that's what gave Sacco the lead.
Well, looks like we're either not going to have pit stops or they're going to be pit stops extremely late. As this time around, it'll be 5 laps to go from Texas.
If we have pit stops, I already know he's going to stay out and win. The 63 is coming down here. Can he get the run now?
So, as Zorline's going to make the move for 3rd on the 84 truck.
Yeah, this is a big. Now, Buffon Sacco, he needs this win, and it's been a dismal 63 races for him. 1 top 5. This could be one of the biggest upsets ever.
As we've seen the outside line be the better spot here off turn 2. Looks like Shelton's going to be able to use that to her advantage.
Yep, as here comes the 4 truck trying to get another top 5.
As they're running up high, looks like John Silver's going to be the first one to pit as they're coming to 4 to go this time.
That is a horrible angle to pit at.
Sky Commons also pits in the 67.
Now remember, there's a
Ryan Houston also.
These guys are set. 22 cars got a big lead. Now who stays out? That's the question. Can somebody make 3 more laps of gas?
Well, 4 actually. They'll come they're at 4 to go, 3.5 down the back straightaway. We've seen Buffon Sacco having to run up and clean air a lot, so that's going to use some fuel.
Backing up the pace, and he's pitting. There's some of these guys. Dylan Young out there.
Dylan Young stays out.
Now in the duels, we see people get run over.
Blake Coleman also stays out. Kukulon. Here comes Sabrina Rogers.
Yeah,
last year's winner.
Somebody's going to stay out the whole way. There's no, I call it. Somebody is.
Sam Young also stayed out.
There's too many
Brett
trucks.
Hill, Kev Shear, Swanson, Jermaine Gardner.
Yeah, there's too many trucks. Somebody's going to stay out. Kyle Matthews looks like he's getting
Does
help.
Dylan Young pit? Yes. Oh, trouble! Kukulon!
There we go, like I mentioned.
As everyone's coming to pit lane, the caution flag will fly. What is Card Pollard doing?
He tried to stay out because he knew the caution was out. There's no caution, I don't think. There was nobody behind him. We're still green. No,
caution is out.
Who's leading? What the hell?
We're going to follow the pace truck, and we're going to see who's going to cycle out.
I think it's going to be... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is
there goes Sacco. Who's does the pace truck pick up? As it's going to be a green-white checkered anyway.
There only might be 1 truck for the green-white checkered. Man, that was... If somebody stayed out, that would have been genius. So that means nobody would have been on the lead lap.
Who is going to be picked up by the pace truck?
Apparently the pace truck's going to lead this lap 33.
We're still waiting to see who gets picked up here.
Side by side, it's the pace truck. We're still on lap 33.
Kukulon's on pit lane now.
Yeah, ask us the damage. He's not going to be in the green-white checkered, I don't think.
And
Young.
I think Dylan Young...
No.
Wait, what?
Who's leading?
It says Dylan Young's leading, but he just drove around the pace truck.
I don't know who's leading. Who are they going to put on timing and scoring? He passed the pace truck. Is that a DQ? This is all Seb Kukulon's fault.
Sabrina Rogers is listed currently as second, I think.
Maybe they're not there. I don't know. This is some. Okay, so now is the race complete? Yes.
And they're saying, wait a minute, what? John Cena out of nowhere's leading this?
He literally passed Dylan Young under caution. He legit passed Dylan Young under caution. That should not be allowed.
And there's Paul Swanson's the first truck behind the pace truck.
What is going on? No wonder why John Cena ruins everything. That damn heel.
So apparently officials with a lot to sort through here.
Well, Dylan
There's
Young
also
should...
damage to the 44 Quinton Moore and the 64 of Isaac Flickinger, and I think scoring's just broken.
Now, how many people on the lead lap? Is everybody on the lead lap?
So here's the problem. I think, like, everyone's crossed the line, but I think the officials called it official too soon.
Have we ever had a 42 car white checker before?
I don't recall one, but I think this is going to be our first. Because the problem is we have the 32s still back here, plus the confusion of who was passing the pace car.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. The 3 is definitely not leading the
Plus
race.
the 32 is behind the pace car right here. So maybe 41 truck.
41 truck, yeah. But I will guarantee you Dylan Young will be the leader because we legitimately seen the 3 pass him under caution.
So we'll sort through. Officials are going to sort through this, and then we'll bring you back for the green-white checkered. Also, we'll show you what happened to Seb Kukulon to bring out the caution. Taking a look at what happened to Seb Kukulon going into turn number 3 is he was trying to pit.
And
he's just going to cut across Sam Young.
And last week's winner not making the right move and just caused the biggest cluster in Truck Series history.
Yeah. Now, so that brings out the caution. Cart Pollard was spun. That's the damage to the 44.
We've seen this in the duels too.
So Cart Pollard's trying to pull into his pit. Quinton Moore's trying to get back to his.
Well, okay.
And then Cart Pollard just... Because the problem there was Scott Upton's pushing the 44 into his pit.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, actually, really, the problem stems from Daniel Gidrow gets out of his pit. Scott Upton's just running over the 44, and the 44's trying to turn into his pit, which is right there.
Yeah, Scott Upton, the last car champion, not showing his wits today.
And then officials are still trying to sort through the mess on pit lane, but they were able to show us this footage, which shows the pit stop for the 3 and the 2 on pit exit.
Well,
So the 2's leaving his pit right there. And the race to the line does go to the 3 of John Cena.
Oh, no.
So we think that he's going to be restarting first. They're still trying to sort through why the field passed the pace truck, though. So we'll get back to you once we're done with that, and we'll bring you back for the green-white checkered. And we're back, ready to go back green, and you'll see that Paul Swanson is listed as the race leader. The reason being is that it was deemed that the 2, 3, and 43 should not have passed the pace truck underneath the caution for whatever reason they decided to. So As such, they have been relegated to the back for the green-white checkered. So now Paul Swanson inherits the race lead under slightly controversial circumstances. Either way, we are green once again for the Jim Crane 200 for 2 more laps.
Yeah, and, well, Dylan Young, Cena, and Rogers try to cheat, and Paul Swanson got the benefactor here. As he's got the lead, trying to go for his 5th career win.
Gardner now into 2nd. Here comes John Silver up to 3rd. Could they make a move down the back? Gardner's going to try it.
Gardner is number 1. It's been 78 races. The longest streak active right now. Here he goes.
Into turn 3. He clears for the lead. Here comes John Silver.
Oh, no. Gardner's got a good spot, though.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go.
Gardner's in the prime position. No, he's not. Silver got a great run by the 19.
Gets a lead going into turn 1. He's going to be clear, I think, off turn 2. Here comes the 27.
Oh, Lord. Xanadul's best career finish is 4th. Here he comes. Side by side.
They're going to be side by side into 3. Nearly 3 wide for 4th.
Oh, they're washing up. Who's going to win it there? That heat.
There's going to be a drag race to the line off turn 4. Silver gets it at the line. What a finish.
2-1,000. Have you ever?
2-100s.
How did the 63 get that momentum?
What a job! John Silver is a winner in the Reebok Truck Series.
He lost the race. He was 2nd from 200 feet to the line. Holy crap!
Top 10 today, an all-rookie. Top 2, it's John Silver who gets the win, goes for an extra lap because why not? I don't blame him. Mohamed Zain Abdullah, Johnny Gardner, Brett Hill, Jonathan Zorline, Paul Swanson, Jessica Shelton, Blake Coleman, Bafode Sacco, and Trevor Germain rounding out the top 10. Steven, your final thoughts on this one?
What a finish. That is, if I do a guy.
Oh, I forgot to turn off caution, so luckily that didn't come up.
That is our 84th different winner in the series. That was unbelievable. That John Silver's best finish going into here was 1 top 5 with a 5th place finish, and he pulled it off. He ain't gonna make the chase, but that was one of the best finishes of the year. Sabrina Rogers, well, it's not the first to last, but to close enough. Gittero, oh wow, look at that one. Gittero and Chad White right next to each other right there. Quentin didn't have a good run at all, and I don't even see him in the top 28.
That's because he wasn't 36th.
Oh, that's going to maybe knock him out. Kukulon is out, so the chase grid's going to sting more, especially with Swanson being up there. John Silver, first win for the Mittler Bros, and that means all of Kev drivers have now won this season, so it's not rigged.
Hey, I mean, that's something that didn't happen last season.
Who else at the top? Because I kind of scrambled my notes a little bit right here. Zach Fleming, 26-2nd. Zayn Abdullah, best career finish. That would for him. Gardner, is that Gardner's best career finish?
No, he had a win. You said he's got a winless streak going.
Yeah, his best finish was 2nd twice. Brett Hill, top 5. Swanson finishes 6th. So going at Sacco gets a 9th place. Trevor Germain, that losing streak dating back to Season 3 Texas will continue. So next weekend, Sky Commons, I'm going to say is officially eliminated, but I could be wrong on that.
I'll have to wait and do the math.
So next week, next time you'll see us, we'll be in Italy for Monza. Then after that, for the Truck Series, well, that's for the Hooters, but for the Truck Series, we're going to Richmond. Points literally do not matter. It is you have to win the race.
Well, unless your name's not Cole Deaver.
Yeah, Cole Deaver, who finished.
Well, wait, Deaver was 20. So Deaver will have a shot because he gained points on Flickinger. Yeah. His gap to Flickinger will be 133.
Yeah, so he'll have a shot to do that. So it's going to be crazy. And that race weekend, ironically enough, is the Trigger Kev Shear weekend. So looking forward to that Richmond weekend before we get to the win in you're in chase and the 3-round chase. Well, we got one more cup race here, and hopefully people don't be flying through the air on this one.
Hopefully. Either way, congrats to John Silver on the victory here today. What?
I said, what a finish. That was amazing. I don't know if we can see that one more time, but that was
we'll probably look at it again. But congrats to John Silver on the win. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing-related content. Leave a comment down below if you weren't watching with us in the premiere chat. Let me know you were watching. Helps the channel and helps me out. With that said, for Stephen Paul III, I'm Gordon Fan 291, and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys. Hey, if you leave a dislike after this race, you're banned.